Hey guys, what's going on? Your old buddy Tim back in the Revolved Realty studio. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I am on my last cup of Starbucks. Now let me explain about the $6 cup of coffee, okay? Because I've been getting a lot of flack the last few videos. I was enjoying an expensive warm beverage. I found a gift card in a drawer at my house and I took it to Starbucks. It had like $23 left on it. So do the math. This is my last one. I think I had to cough up $1 to pay the difference. Trust me, I'm not going to go spend $6 on a cup of coffee. Anyway, hope you're having a fantastic day. Today, I am talking about the wonderful world of real estate and in particular, becoming a real estate agent. Now, ours is an industry that has a relatively low bar to entry. You have to go to a real estate school. I think it's a 60-hour class. Then you have to pass a state exam by at least 70%. And then you get your license, and then you have to find a brokerage where you will hang your license and work under that brokerage. Now, that's the biggest decision is which brokerage do you go with, because there's a lot of us out there. There is, of course, Revolved Realty. There's Keller Williams, Coldwell Banker, Krylike, Weichert, what else? Remax, Leading Edge. There's just lots and lots of options for you. What you should do is make an appointment to go in and sit down and interview each one of those brokers or whoever they have for you to talk to and talk to them about coming to work there. Consider this an interview, but it's not an interview where you're being interviewed. You should be the one doing the interviewing because you've got a lot of questions you want to ask. Primarily things like, what are the splits? What are the fees? What support is there? What training is there? How do we get leads, et cetera, et cetera. So let's look at each one of those really quickly. The money, splits and fees. Split simply means this: when a 3% commission is charged by a company on the buying side of the equation, as the agent, you will get a split of that 3%. Now, depending on your arrangement, that can be anywhere from 75% on the high side all the way down to 20 or 30% on the low side, meaning that's how much money you're going to take home at the end of the day. Do the math. Let's say it's a $200,000 house. The buyer commission, you bring the buyer, you do the deal. The commission is 3%, which would be $6,000. In a perfect world, you'd get to keep the entire $6,000, but you have to split that with your broker. And again, if you are, for example, at Revolved Realty, our splits on the buy side are 75-25, meaning you would keep 75% of that $6,000 and you would pay us 25%. That is the brokerage fee. Some companies that split can be much lower. It can be 30%. You can only be taking home 30% of the fee you brought in. But the companies that do that, so they justify the lower fees by claiming they give you more things on the front side. So splits and fees are a big question. Fees, are there monthly fees to be part of this company? Are there office fees? Do I have to pay for things like printing and business cards and signs, or does the company provide those? I honestly believe Revolved Realty is the only brokerage in town that actually provides signs, lock boxes, business cards, marketing materials, photographs. We do all of that for our agents, and we do that so the agent can focus on what's important, which is selling real estate. So you want to ask about the splits. How much money do you get to take home from each deal at the end of the day? Secondly, what support is there? How are you supported and trained? Is there a 1-week new agent training seminar and then they throw you to the wolves? Is there ongoing training? Is there a charge for that ongoing training? For example, with Revolved, I do all of our training and it's completely free and it is ongoing as long as you're with us. I mean, we do some pretty intense training at the beginning, but if you need anything along the way, I'm always here for you to train, to give you support, to answer your questions. There is a lot more to know about this business than just how to fill out a contract. We focus on the prospecting side, the client side, the marketing side, how to service that client, how to sell the home, et cetera, et cetera. So what support and what training is available? And finally, what leads are offered to you? Now, a lead is a prospective client, be it a buyer or a seller. And when you are a new agent, leads are like nuggets of gold. They are very hard to come by. And when you get them, sometimes they're gold and sometimes they're that fool's gold. But nonetheless, you've got to have leads to lead you into business. Okay, so that's a question you should ask. What leads does the company provide? And is there a charge for providing those leads? Because when you're a new agent, you can hit your sphere of influence, meaning your family and friends, only so hard until you're going to run out of folks that need to buy a house or sell a house. So you are going to need those leads. So that's a very important question. Does the company provide leads? If so, is there a charge to you for those leads? Does it affect your splits? Do you have to pay for the leads outright? What is the setup there? Those are really the main things: the splits, the support and training, the leads. Other things to think about: do you want to be a single agent or do you want to be on a team? Single agent simply means you work directly for the brokerage. You are your own agent. You just deal with your business and no one else's. When you work on a team, it's kind of the same thing, but you supposedly get support from the team leader. Maybe they provide you with leads, maybe they provide you training, and they do so and they take a nice cut of your commission. We don't do teams at Revolved. We want you to keep as much as you can, although I basically act as a team leader. Anytime you need anything, again, I'm there. We provide the leads to you free of charge. We provide the support, the training, and our splits are, we think, the highest in the industry. So there you go. Those are the things you want to consider when you become an agent. You may be an agent who's had his license or his or her license for quite a while, and you're still trying to figure it out. I talk to agents all the time that have been doing this for a year, maybe two, and they still haven't done their first deal. They don't know what to do. So anyway, I hope that was helpful to you. The key there, I think, is do your homework. Go with a company that is best suited for you. If you are looking for really intense training and regimentation and you're willing to cough up the majority of your commissions to get it, you might go with certain brokerages in town. If you're an old dog, you've been doing it a while and you don't need anything other than the coverage of a broker, you can go to other places. So there you go. Hey, if I can be of service to you, if you'd like to talk about joining our team at Revolved, love to talk to you. We're all over North Alabama and we are doing great guns. We're going great guns. We're doing great things and going great guns. Hang on. If you let a $6 cup of coffee get cold, it devalues the cup of coffee. It's true. I don't know. Hey, if I can help you in any way, if you'd like to talk about joining our team, give me a call, 679-0704, tim@revolved.com. If I can do anything for you when it comes to buying or selling a home, call me. I'd love to work with you. All right. Until then, you guys have a great day. I'm going to enjoy what will probably be the last Starbucks I have until I get another gift card. Or I find a mortgage broker with nothing better to do. They'll buy you Starbucks all day long. See ya.